Good morning to one and all present here. We'll discuss about the product design and technology on the subject smart manufacturing process. What is meant by the smart manufacturing process? Here, the additive manufacturing process is called also the smart manufacturing, which compresses the critical step which will be done very easily. The major workflow of the smart manufacturing is that the integrates design, the data preparation, and the manufacturing execution, and then the post processing and rigorous inspections protocols. This is about the smart manufacturing on the product design. What is the design thinking principles which we apply here in the smart manufacturing process? We'll see the one by one in the slides. The first empathy stage of the smart manufacturing is that the user needs. First, we have to take off the stakeholders need. The first point is the design engineers, and then who are all the stakeholders? We are the design engineers, manufacturing technicians, and then the quality inspectors, the end users and the clients. These are the main members which are important in the uh, smart manufacturing. And what are the empathy in the common challenges we do in the smart manufacturing? Complex CAD and mesh preparations can be done in this smart manufacturing. In case of the old manufacturing system, it is very tough to create one. And then easy build orientation optimization. So we can make the orient optimizations easily so that we can modify the design whenever we require. And then extended post processing time. So that is one of the major empathy part. And then support removal difficulties, and then the inconsistent repeatability. This is all the common challenges that we face while we go for the smart manufacturing in the product design. And then the essential user needs is that the in all the companies we need the streamlined workflows, streamlined workflows where the point by or the step by step the workflows to be continued. Minimize defect rates where while we do the product, we have to minimize the defects. And then faster production cycle. This is one of the important in the manufacturing areas in the mechanical team, where the production date has to be minimized, but the quality and the production rate to be increased. And then consistent part quality that has been given. And then process automations, where we use the FMS and then IoT systems, layouts of organizations. These are all some of the important in the smart manufacturing. This is called the empathy stage. Next one is the defined stage, where in the defined stage we can correct the critical problem. We'll here while we go for this manufacturing smart manufacturing based on the customer needs and the empathy parts, we have more the problems while we do the manually and we do the automations, design to design transitions, and then process parameter selections, post processing efficiency, the data preparations accuracy and quality assurance. The design to, print transition. How might we simplify and accelerate the conversion from design concept to the printable format? Here, the we can do the many designs in the manually or using the software, that we have to think of how it is to be implemented for the manufacturing system. That is one of the main problem statement here, because the complex designs we can do it in the software cannot be able for the processing in the manufacturing system, that we can be done in the smart manufacturing with the help of the automation softwares or automation machine. And then process parameters selections, how might we ensure optimal material selection, support structure design and the build orientation. How the where while we go for the smart manufacturing, the material to be selected is also a good one. And then the design, as I told in the first point, design is one of the major thing, and the step by step the process, that is also orientations in the optimization technique, that is also one of the very important. And then post processing efficiency, and this is one of the important, where how might we reduce the time and complexity required for finishing the operations. Where in the manufacturing we have to make one product, it will take a time, the more time because of the machines steps and the machines efficiency and the skilled labor. All these are things where we do in this. This is one of the thing where post-processing efficiency is to be reduced in time and the quality increase. And then the data preparation accuracy, where in this while we go for smart manufacturing, we can check the parameters like tools and then the machines arrangements, and these are all one of the things, and the data of the data, the design which we implement or include in the software.